guys, Jessica here! Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers! In the last episode, I took you guys on a tour of all the little things I had done to the station to make it all super nifty and cool. And we also upgraded the Roy G. Biv to have welders and grinders on it at the same time, and we added a little bit more thrust to it. Also, we started work on our little defense platform here. Now, this is just a big hunk of batteries, which don't have any charge to them currently. But what we're going to start doing now is building heavy armor blocks around them. And the reason why we're doing them heavy armor is because this thing has to defend our station. So if it dies and we're being attacked by somebody, well, then we're pretty much going to die too. There's no question about it. So let's go ahead and find our regular old gray color. I think that was it. Or this one's it. One of the two. Alright, and we'll just start adding heavy armor blocks. Now, the design of this thing I haven't really thought out too much, but I do think it's just going to be really simple. It's just going to be a big ol' block, like a big ol' square that has Gatling turrets, and maybe a missile turret on it as well. But yeah, it's just gonna have a whole bunch of armaments on it that can shoot at stuff that's threatening us. Pretty simple. It's not gonna look pretty, it's not gonna look very cool or anything, but it should get the job done. And it'll be battery powered too, so we'll be able to conserve the uranium a little bit. Just gives us more uranium to be able to sell later, you know, because people back on Earth sure use a whole lot of uranium nowadays. I mean, it is the year 2077, so they're using tons and tons of uranium back home on Earth. So the less uranium we use out here in space, the better. I mean, and also if we, you know, once we get around to building a capital ship, we're gonna need a lot of uranium to power that sucker, so might as well start the conservation early, right? Right. Okay. I think we need to make it a little bit bigger. But before I get it too large, let's go ahead and start welding up what we have there now. And hopefully I have enough steel plate in the Roy G. Biv in order to do this. Wait, is that even? That's not even. Hold on a second. I need to hop out really quickly and do this side real quick. Although, well, you know what? That means there's going to be some blocks that actually can't get welded. Hang on a second. We got to remove some of these blocks. I think I have too many on here too quickly, because some in the middle there won't be able to get welded. Let me just remove some of this. And I think I need to do the same over here as well. Oh boy, I'm just going too quickly. I'm trying to rush through this and I really need to kind of take my time with it and make sure we do it right the first time. Okay, can everything get welded now? I believe so. Okay, let's go ahead and start working on that then. Alright. Oh, this is so much faster too, with 4 welders instead of just the 2 that we originally had. Oh my gosh, it did all of those super quickly, and then there's like 1 block left that it just takes forever to do. Of course, of course. Okay. Swing on over here to this side, and we'll do this one. On. It's weird. It's like when there's 1 block, it seems to take longer than when there's like a whole bunch of them. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but you know, game logic and all. Okay, and then we'll swing over here to the other side and weld these. just a couple more blocks on this side that didn't get welded before. I think that's it. Oh, no, 2 more up here. 3 more up here. Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and have a little look here at what we got. It seems like there's some parts floating around. Oh, I had too much steel plate on me. Okay, let's go ahead and put some steel plate back into the ship. Certainly don't need 800 steel plate on my person. Alright, let's grab that. And grab that. Excellent. Alright, so now we need to add another layer of heavy armor blocks to this thing. This thing's gonna get pretty big, but it's also gonna be really, really strong. Like, it's gonna take quite a few direct missile hits to actually, like, destroy this thing and take it out of commission. So if somebody's coming in to attack our station, they better make sure that they're well prepared, otherwise they're basically flying into a slaughterhouse. Because I don't have the ability to take prisoners, because we don't have a prison. Which means anybody who crosses our path the wrong way is pretty much just instantly dead. Alright. So let's see, I'd be able to put a turret there, but then I wouldn't be able to put a turret there. Alright, so we do need to make this thing a little bit bigger, but I don't know how big I actually want to make it. Alright, well let's add another layer to this side. And we're just throwing down blocks as quickly as we can. Alright. Yep, and then I think we'll add another layer on this side as well. So basically it'll be a giant cube. A giant cube with batteries in the center. Well protected, too. I mean, you're gonna have to hit this thing quite a bit before you're able to penetrate deep enough to destroy those batteries. Okay, so that actually is looking pretty good, because I can put like a turret here, and then I could put a turret, well no, hang on. I think I need to make it just a little bit bigger. But for now, let me go ahead and weld what we have there currently. If I can get in the ship, there we go. I'm just gonna do third person mode. Sometimes it's a little bit easier. You can see the area effect of the welders at work there. They pretty much cover a wide range. And we'll float down here and weld these. And just come on over here and do this as well. This is probably gonna take a little while, especially considering these are heavy armor blocks. Not quite as quick to do as light armor blocks. Definitely not. Definitely not. But they're so much more strong. Or so much stronger, I guess, proper way to say that. I don't know, I would say some silly things sometimes. Okay. I think we've run out of steel plate though. Which kinda sucks because this thing is just gonna chew up so much steel plate. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this down to our docking port here and get some more resources. Ugh, okay, this thing is really tough to fly. Okay, there we go. Let's bring it over a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on. There you go. Alright. Let's see what we have available as far as steel plate is concerned. Okay, we have 800 there, 2,000 down there, 4,000 down there, that's pretty good. Another couple thousand here, another couple thousand there. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have quite a bit. So, hopefully that's enough for us to be able to finish doing what we're trying to do. Let's come on over here and start welding this thing again. All right. Well, I definitely think we're gonna have to put solar panels on this thing, because I don't really know how else we can charge those batteries. I think solar panels are probably the best way to go. Although, I am a little bit concerned though. I mean, solar panels are such an easy target. I mean, they're not difficult to destroy. But I think, though, that the batteries would have enough charge. I mean, considering that there's, what, 5 of them in there? The batteries would probably have enough charge to actually power it for quite a long time. We'd be able to rebuild the solar panels and everything like that if they did get destroyed. So I think solar panels are probably a good way to go. I don't think we're going to do anything quite as fancy as like what we did over there on the station where we put them on a rotor system or anything like that. But just having like a couple of them on there just so we can get the batteries charged up is probably a good idea. It's probably going to take quite a while too. Okay, I think we're nearly finished with all the welding. There's a little spot up here we have to do. Alright, and I think there's one more spot just like that on the bottom side. Yes, there is. Okay. Now let's have a little look and see if I need to do anything more. I'm pretty sure I do, though. Okay, we're gonna add one more layer of heavy armor. I know it's a lot, but it's worth it in the end. That way we have enough room for as many turrets and stuff that we want to install, and enough room for all the solar panels and everything like that. So we kind of don't have a choice. We kind of have to build it as big as we are. I guess we didn't need to make the entire thing out of heavy armor. I suppose I could have made like some of the interior parts light armor and wouldn't have been a big deal, but hey, it just makes it that much stronger, that much sturdier. Just be that much harder for anybody to destroy it. It's kind of like our own little mini Death Star. But instead of like a Death Star, it's kind of our Death Asteroid. Or our Death Cube. Death Cube. Yeah, I kind of like the name of that. It's our Death Cube. Oh boy. See, this is why you guys shouldn't leave the naming of things up to me, because I just have the silliest ideas for names, okay? I know some of you are like, no, please don't name it the Death Cube. If you don't want me to name it the Death Cube, here's what you have to do. You have to get down there in the comment section right now and start typing me a name that you would rather me name it rather than the Death Cube. Otherwise, it's just gonna be the Death Cube. And yes, we still need to go ahead and take some of your suggestions for names for some of these asteroids and drones. Some of you had some pretty cool suggestions that I still need to go ahead and implement. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I totally have not forgotten about you. I just haven't really found the time to, you know, plan an episode around that, because it pretty much will take most, if not all of an episode to go ahead and name everything. We have quite a bit out there. I don't know, maybe it won't take that long, but obviously you can see how much thought I've put into it. I haven't really put that much thought into how long it would take. So, we'll do that soon. But also, I do want to make you guys aware, just in case you didn't catch it in the last couple of videos, I am going out of town for a week. So what I'm doing right now is pretty much recording a backlog of videos. That way when I'm out of town, the videos will still release every day like I normally would have them. Um, but if you guys are offering any suggestions or things like that, I really won't be able to put any of those things into play for over a week from now. So let's see, today is Thursday. If you're watching this video the day it was uploaded, I won't really be able to take your suggestions for about a week and a half. So yeah, I will be back on October the 19th, just to give you a little bit more information about that. So it really won't be until like October 20th that I would be able to like take your comments and suggestions and incorporate them into the game, simply because I won't be here. So all of these videos that you're going to be watching over the next couple of days are pre-recorded. Normally I record the videos the same day that I upload them. So, you know, normally if you're watching a video that I posted on Wednesday, I recorded it Wednesday and then edited it and then uploaded it to YouTube all the same day. And the reason I do that is because Space Engineers is a game that's updated every week. And so I know a lot of YouTubers will build backlogs of games. You know, they'll sit down and play through a whole game, but then like over the course of like 2 or 3 months they'll upload the contents. I can't really do that with Space Engineers, right? Because the game is updated every Thursday. So it doesn't really make sense for me to release videos that are on an old version, right? Because you guys want to know what's new in the game, you know, I mean, and sometimes those updates can be really good updates, so that's the reason why I do that. If Keen House Software, you know, once they get to the point where they're not really releasing updates every week anymore, which I don't know if they'll ever get to that point, I actually hope that they will continue to always release updates every week, obviously, but you know, that's not really realistic. Eventually they won't be releasing updates every week anymore. But when that time comes around, then I'll probably start doing the whole, you know, backlogging of videos. And that will actually make things a little bit easier. It would make the editing process a little bit easier as well. Okay, I've run out of steel plate again. Oh gosh, this is gonna take so much steel plate to actually finish. Alright, we're gonna have to go ahead and plug back into our docking port and order up a whole bunch of steel plates in our assemblers, because we do not have nearly enough. I really overdid it with the heavy armor. I'm starting to realize that now. Come on, aren't you close enough yet? There you go. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna need a whole bunch more steel plate. Where's the steel plate? There it is. Let's get like 3,000 out of this one here. Let's go down to assembler number 2. Let's get like 3,000 here. Just as much of it as we can get in a reasonable time period. Let's get 3,000 here as well. And we are actually starting to deplete our iron ingot source. So we're definitely gonna have to go out mining soon. We haven't really done any mining in quite a while. That ship gets so many resources so quickly that we don't even have to like spend an enormous amount of time mining. I love it. Okay, and assembler number 6. We're gonna have a whole bunch of steel plate when this is finished. A whole bunch. But we totally need it, so... Alright. Well, because I am building a backlog of videos to release over the next week, these videos are going to be a little bit shorter, okay? So normally I go for 30 minutes. Unfortunately, around this, for the next week or week and a half, the videos are going to be a little bit shorter. That way I have enough time to record all of them and edit all of them and upload them all to YouTube and set them to release every day. So all of those things take a lot of time, especially when I'm trying to do a whole bunch of it at once. So these videos are going to be a little bit shorter, around 20 to 25 minutes, until I get back from my trip. So I do apologize for that if you guys like those longer videos. I'm really, really sorry. The videos will be back up to about the 35-minute videos that I normally do as soon as I get back. So no worries there. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here because we pretty much have to wait for our steel plates to be finished. If you guys liked the video, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Subscribe to the channel and feel free to leave me any comments or suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.